All right, folks, we're back. We are very sad. We're nightmare sad.
Steve Jobs died of ligma.
Joey, who's Steve Jobs?
Ligma balls.
But yeah, so we were just talking about how Charles Martinet is no longer going to be voicing Mario. Apparently, or excuse me, hang on a second.
Yeah.
He's apparently going
you
to...
logging onto what used to be Twitter.
Right? Let's see. Here it is, Nintendo. Pikmin. Here it is. Alright, so here's what the official Nintendo Twitter sent out. Pause that, just in case something kills me. Charles Martinet has been the original voice of Mario in Nintendo games for a long time, as far back as Super Mario 64. Charles is now moving into the brand new role of Mario Ambassador. With this transition, he'll be stepping back from recording character voices for our games, but he'll continue to travel the world, sharing the joy of Mario and interacting with you all. It has been an honor working with Charles to help bring Mario to life for so many years, and we want to thank and celebrate him. Please keep an eye out for a special video message from Shigeru Miyamoto and Charles himself, which we will post at a future date. So, I'm just interested to know what they mean by ambassador. Like, what does that entail?
Like for the future.
Like, what is he gonna be doing?
His best.
He's always done his best. I mean, he literally, like, apparently he literally got the role by accident.
Charles Martinet.
Which I remember Arlo did a whole video talking.
Sorry,
Arlo did a whole video talking about like why, like how weird the voice sounded in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And he was talking about like the idea of like, was he like super protective over the role, and then the Mario movie gave him like the idea like, I don't like, you know, like maybe it made him more comfortable with the idea of someone else taking the helm.
which, you know, as much as I didn't like Chris Pratt as the voice of Mario. Well, okay, I haven't seen the movie. I just don't like the idea of Chris Pratt.
We can rectify that.
But I will say, like, for the people who are like, well, Charles Martinet is still alive, why didn't you get him to do it? It's like, Charles Martinet has also only really done, like...
Charles Martinet 100% could have pulled off a movie-quality voice for Mario.
I don't doubt that, but, like,
he's
that's...
a professional.
That's not, like, his normal forte. Like...
Yeah, but I feel like
I have no doubt he could pull it off. I'm just saying, like, I can understand why they didn't necessarily, like...
He was the one who voiced Parthenax in Skyrim.
Oh.
So he's
done, like...
He's done...
heavy dialogue roles before.
Yes.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, like, Mario's just not the type of character to, like, break out in, like a like a monologue.
He just starts reciting lines from Oedipus Rex.
He's just like,
you know, Bowser.
Oh, you brought me on here to make fun of me.
You want to attack me? Go on, attack me. Yeah, I know it hurts. You can hurt me all you want, but you know what? I like me. I know I talk too much. Maybe I also listen too much. Well, I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. You know why? Because I'm the real deal. What you see is what do you get.
See, you and I went two very different directions. Because I was gonna go the.
You're gonna go Joker, and I went. We both can't get our monologues out.
What is it like? You're a bad person, Murray. You're a bad person, Murray.
You're awful, Murray.
Oh, I'm awful?
You brought me onto this show just to make fun of me.
You know, they all just pick on us little boys and act like we want to break and go werewolf sometimes.
How about another joke, Murray?
No, I think we've had enough here.
What did you get when you mix an Italian plumber with a society that abandons him and treats him like
into pipes
and makes him a jump over the barrels? I'll tell you what you get, Murray.
You get what you fucking
deserve. He shoots him with a coconut gun. No, this is a fireball.
Yeah, it's just about to say he gets the fire flower.
Yeah, I've also heard people say, like, oh, what, do you think we could take, like, Mario's silly voice seriously for, like, a whole hour and a half, and I raise you the Goofy movie?
You know what, fair enough.
I don't know, I'd like, in a similar vein to, like, I want to see them do, like, a special release of the Sonic movie with Ugly Sonic. I want them to do like a release where Charles Martinet voices Mario of the Mario movie.
Sorry, I'm gonna lose this if I don't talk about it now. Speaking of which, did you hear that Joker 2 has been greenlit?
I thought it already was.
And that Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn?
Yeah. I thought you told me about that already.
Which I don't have a I like Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
I like the character Harley Quinn. I don't even have a problem with Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn. I like the Joker. I like Joaquin Phoenix. I like that Joaquin Phoenix played the Joker. You know what I don't like? An unnecessary you get what you an unnecessary sequel that like no one asked for.
Yeah, right. And it's probably going to miss the And it's probably going to miss the point of the movie.
Exactly. Like the special thing about Joker was that was so different from your typical comic book movie.
So much that they had to put warnings on it.
I mean, that's yeah. I see. Joker is like I didn't find anything like I can understand why there was a worry. I suppose.
I'm just talking about like people bringing their kids to Joker, thinking like, oh, it's
like,
a comic book movie. What could be? I know what you're
like. Joker is not like. There's tons of like. I wouldn't bring my kids to Deadpool.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't bring my kids to.
You're also more sensible than most.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, Eric, it's me we're talking about. Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Well, no, I might bring my kids to. But
I thought probably there was a thing with Deadpool where like there was a little like intro where Ryan Reynolds would explain to your kids how sex works if you brought them to the movie. Which, can I just say, saying that out loud from like a freaking like one of the like a cryptid thing.
Sounds like a PR nightmare waiting to happen.
Right? Well, it is rated R.
That's true. You know, like if people were to complain about that, I'd be like, well, what do you think you were getting into?
Yeah, honestly, because it's funny.
You mean you went to Deadpool and you didn't expect the birds and the bees talk?
Right? Well, they literally have sex in the first like 5 minutes of the movie. Like, multiple times. But yeah, I remember there was like I saw a post where like...
No, the movie's just one long sex
scene. What? How? Oops, shit.
Screw gravity.
Right?
But yeah,
there was a post where like this lady was complaining that they should really take this poster down. It's scaring kids. You know what movie it was for? It Chapter 2.
Gee, I wonder why, lady.
Right? Damn it, you know, Bo.
But yeah, I mean, going back real quick and everything, Charles Martinet, you know, never gonna give you up.
No, you were a legend, man.
On the topic.
Yes.
So subtle transition here. Because I've been meaning to talk about this for the past 7 episodes.
Why didn't you say something?
Oh no, it wasn't you. It was more that like I'm like I can't find a smooth transition to this because
Fuck smooth transitions. We don't do smooth.
Because we talked about it before we started the episodes, and I was like, oh, I have a funny story for that, and then Joey proceeded to never tell it.
Well, you got 5 minutes.
Fair enough. I mean, it shouldn't take that long.
Okay. If you say so, pal.
You had said something that they were playing Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Yes.
In where was it?
It was in Butera.
Oh, odd place, but all right.
Yeah.
And it reminded me. So Lorna and I were walking around downtown, and we saw this little.
Was today or just in general?
No. This was a while ago. She's back in Canada now.
Okay.
Yeah, Lorna, I don't know what you're up to over there, but every time you're in Canada, we seem to have smoke coming down from there. And anytime you're back, it's gone.
It's all part of our evil plan. It's just an well.
You've been hitting the weed stick, Lorna.
That's alright. I didn't want that card anyways.
But we were walking around town, and do you know like how in a lot of like cities and everything, like they'll have they'll like tag different things with stickers.
Yeah.
So we saw like a QR code. And I was like, oh, you want to see what's on it? She's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, I'm probably gonna get some Russian malware from this or something. And she's like, nah, most times it's it's just people rickrolling you. And then the second after she said that, I heard, ba-dum, ba-dum, and I was like, no,
Yes.
I was like, I haven't been rickrolled probably since high school.
Yeah, same. Funny though, I remember being rickrolled when I remember back in high school, I saw this crazy ban list for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, my God, are they actually gonna do this? And then I went to show you, and then I go to the web page, and it's and I was livid.
Yeah, I'm just hoping, because I've kind of been taking a minute on it, that the stuff that I'm building. People are saying like dinos aren't good enough to get banned yet. So, but I'm just hoping that I'm not gonna build this and then they're gonna be like, yeah, Ground Xeno, that's banned.
Well, that's another reason why I don't like spending large amounts of money on Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
Especially when the deck is super good, you know, because that investment's not gonna last.
I think if I got news that it was going to be, I would just and I somehow managed to get my hands on a copy, I would rush to my game store and be like, buy this immediately.
Yeah, right. Seriously. You know, I gotta check what the price of Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity is, because I heard from Liam was saying they're probably gonna ban it.
Really?
Yeah, because people are doing combos to turbo into it for on your opponent's turn, so they basically don't get a turn. And well, that's not fun. But
that's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly.
I'm also okay, so I think to myself, are they really gonna ban one of the best Red Dragon Archfiend cards right before the Red Dragon Archfiend monster deck comes out? Well, I just ruined everything.
That's a good point. I feel like there's at least gotta before they ban something, they at least gotta have it. Let it a little time to at least do its thing.
But the King Calamity's not new.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying, if it ties into, a structure deck that's literally about to come out.
If anything, I feel like they might ban Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon.
What's that one do?
So basically, it does a few things, but the most relevant effect is that it lets you special summon a level 2 or lower tuner from your graveyard when on summon. And the reason that's relevant is...
so it's synchro fodder?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And the reason that's relevant is because it lets you... It essentially makes it so that, at least in Super... I don't know about, other decks, but, in Super Heavy Samurai, that basically makes it so that way you can make 2 synchro monsters with 1 card in your hand. Or you need 2 cards in your hand, 1 specific monster. But we'll have to talk more about that. Probably gonna forget about it next time.
Next time.
We're gonna hang on. So we're gonna go right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up this ramp and then we'll end it. Just that way we're in the central area of this temple. I'm actually shocked I've gotten this far. I remember this temple gave me a lot of trouble the first time around. All right, guys. Next time.
Next time.